All right. Hello, hello, hello. Testing audio.
Absolutely. A lot of people talk about the teams that have played. You got to think about it. Everyone has been giving them their best. So, like you said, John, big congratulations to them for making it this far. A tip off from UCF and West Virginia, moments away. I want to get your thoughts on this matchup.
Listen, here's my thing. And again, I'm always a coach guy when it comes to this. Ross Hodge, tremendous job in his first year at West Virginia. But Johnny Dawkins, one of my childhood heroes, and was at Stanford. Decent career, didn't work out so well. Got to UCF. Everybody's trying to show him the door, John, and he's found their way. Now they have to continue to take care of business because we don't know what student's going to show up. But every year he's had to remake his roster. And here they are, and what people say is the toughest conference in America, and they have a chance to go here.
You know, I would say right now that Johnny Dawkins is going to get my vote to be the Big 12 Coach of the Year when you look at what he's done. This whole roster was turned over. Let's not forget, he saw Hall was the top scorer in the Big 12 last season. He is now playing for Auburn, and UCF has more wins than Auburn. So UCF is obviously a byproduct of a great coaching job by Johnny Dawkins, who's now on the verge of obviously again taking UCF back to the NCAA tournament.
And I just want to say this: if UCF wants to have a chance, they got to make sure they keep the turnovers low. The last couple of games, 10 plus turnovers per game. So just have a chance, keep the ball in your hands, protect it like it should be.
Yeah, protect it like it should be. We all get to see how they protect the ball. As we send you out to the game, we'll be right back here after the half.
The serene scene of Senior Day in Morgantown, where a half dozen Mountaineer seniors seek 15 home wins for the first time in nearly a decade. Alongside BJ's.
All right, West Virginia versus UCF. Play-by-play commentary right here. Let's get it started. I'm trying to pull up the live box score. I probably have to wait for the game to start for that to happen. We've got the rosters pulled up. Should be a fun one here in West Virginia. Obviously, I was at that home game initially. UCF, they were cheering, "Let's go Mountaineers! Let's go Mountaineers!" It was not fun time to be a UCF fan. I've got their stats pulled up right now. Hopefully the live box score can come out soon. It hasn't come out soon enough. Here are the teams' stats so far, the stat leaders. And I am going to get the scorecards for both West Virginia and UCF's rosters because, not going to lie, don't watch a lot of West Virginia basketball, so I got to get the roster going. And I know UCF's roster, obviously. That shouldn't be too hard. Let's take a look here at West. They're currently in a commercial break. Let's take a look quickly here at West Virginia's roster. So the screen's going to go black for a second while I share it here. But as you can see here, West Virginia's roster, they've got quite a bit of tall guys. I mean, I don't think this is super tall for basketball. Mountaineers roster 2025, 2026. It's basketball, yeah, right. I just want to make sure it was basketball. They got 7-foot guy, 6'9", Abraham Oileader. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. Harlan Oboiha. Hopefully they're not starting today. We're about to figure it out. Evans Barning Jr. I think he's one of the big guys. Trayson Eaglestaff. I do remember him. Power forward, 6'6", 190 pounds. Obviously, our roster, the GOAT, John Bull, legendary guy. Currently in a commercial break right now. Game should be starting in about 5 minutes, so we'll have to get that started. And let me try to pull basketball. Okay, shut up, Ad. I don't think it goes live until the game goes live, which kind of low-key sucks, but that's okay. UCF men's basketball scorebook. Really going to be focused on that West Virginia roster because, again, I don't know their players well. They're showing Ross Hodge right now. This is a really important game for UCF. I think we've lost 2. I know we've lost our last 2 games. It's been rough. The Baylor game was rough. The Oklahoma State game was really rough. All right, Hunter Huff, I'm going to take a picture of this. Starting lineup, Jasper Floyd, Trayson Eaglestaff, Brennan Laurent, Harlan Oibina, and Hunter Huff. Those are going to be the starting 5 for the Cavaliers, while Themis Folks, Kugel, Jermichael Stidwell, John Bull, and Riley Kugel are going to be our starters. They're showing Johnny Dawkins. Boy, if we sell this tournament this hard, it's not. I honestly, I don't think he should be back here. If they're going to start tip off here, and it's live ball. West Virginia going to start with it. I'm going to be looking at the West Virginia roster the whole time, basically. Jasper Floyd with the ball. Floyd goes up, and it's going to be a 2 for the Mountaineers. UCF ball. Jasper Floyd with the first points of the game. And UCF, they've got to get out to a fast start here. That's going to be the key of the game. West Virginia, obviously, down 14 the last time. Right now, up and a 2-pointer dunk right there. Themis Folks passing it there to Jordan Burks, and that's going to be 2 for the night. So 2-2 here, West Virginia, UCF. Floyd with the ball again, passing it around to number 3, who is Hunter Huff. And 3 shot, and it's going to be good for the Cavaliers. Mountaineers, sorry, not Cavaliers. 5-2. Themis Folks with the ball driving up. Taking it to 3, and back to Kugel, who's going to get around. They've got to get a more aggressive offensive approach here. They cannot let the Mountaineers take a lead. It's Stidwell up, and it's going to be 2 here for John Bull. The Knights scored here 4-5, and run down the court again. Jasper Floyd passes it down to Hunter Huff. Giving it back again, right side of Floyd. UCF looks like they're playing a zone defense here. And up for the 2, and it's not going to be any good. Jordan Burks with the rebound. And Themis Folks driving up, getting to around the 3-point left side. Driving up, being guarded here. Themis Folks here with the ball, passing it here to Jermichael Stidwell, I believe that is. And blocked. And no good. West Virginia going to get the rebound. Mountaineers That's going to be Jasper Floyd with the rebound. And possession of the ball now goes to Brian Lorente. Passes it back to Jasper Floyd. And John Bull going to get a little, and it's going to be out, and we'll see what the official ruling is. Knocked off the court, and they're just showing, okay. Yeah, did not go in there. Almost with the 2. Jordan Burks making that key play there. UCF still down 4-5. Jordan Burks with a nice block there. It's going to be UCF ball off the sideline here. Themis Folks inbounds it to Jermichael Stidwell. And upside, trying to drive it over. Jordan Burks with the ball. Riley Kugel with the dunk. And UCF goes up by 1, 6-5 over the Mountaineers. West Virginia getting the ball. They'll take a 3. And Kugel trying to get UCF the ball back in bounds. Not going to work here. Lorente goes up, and he's going to get the 2. Brian Lorente with the 2. I hope that's how you pronounce that. So West Virginia up now 7-6. John Bull giving it back to Themis Folks. Themis Folks trying to drive inside here. And this is going to be a very important game. We talk about that tournament all the time. UCF with a 3. Kugel trying to get to Michael Stidwell with the rebound. Themis Folks getting it back in, driving mid-side court. He'll take the 2, and it's going to be denied. 55 from West Virginia getting the rebound. That is going to be Harlan Obadiah with the rebound there. Possession belongs to West Virginia. Trayson Eaglestaff here with the ball. He's going to go up, and it's going to be denied. Themis Folks here. He is really good usually on the road. And Jordan Burke's going to try and lay it up, and it's going to be denied. Recovered here by West Virginia. This is a very active game. Both teams playing very aggressive offensively. West Virginia in for the 3, and they're going to get it. That's going to be Eaglestaff there. Tristan Eaglestaff with the 3. And West Virginia going to be up 4 early in this ball game. West Virginia up by 4. Jordan Burks denied. Block there. 55, I think, from West Virginia is who got that. West Virginia leads heading into the commercial break 10-6. And I'm going to try and get the box score up now, because hopefully the box score is up because the game has started, and I will show the box score instead. So commercial break, West Virginia leads 10-6. Pardon some of the slow commentary. This is my first basketball game that I've been commentating. So a little bit rusty, but we're doing okay. We're doing okay. We're going to get better as the game progresses. All right, we're currently in a commercial break here. I'm going to take a quick second away from yapping. And, okay, here we go. We've got it. We've got the box score, ladies and gentlemen. We've got the box score. So let me switch the screen to not my quiz. Don't want anybody seeing that. There we go. Got the box score, showing that live here. So Jordan Burks with 2, and we can see everything here. And West Virginia, here are their points. Brennan Lorente with the 3 there. So take a quick second here, quick pause for a commercial break. And we are back 6-10 Mountaineers with the lead. Box score is now up. So now we can actually look somewhat presentable here. We're going to go back on the roster. I'm going to get my 3 most important things up here. My box score. And let's get the 2 rosters up for both teams. So far, like how we've been playing, hasn't been great. cannot afford to lose this game. You lose this game, you could be out of the tournament. That would not be good. Do not want to be out of the tournament. Coming back from commercial break now. And Chris Johnson going to inbound it here to Themis Folks. And here we go. We are back in live. Themis Folks with possession. And going to pass it back to Pacheco here. Pacheco passes back, middle of the field. And it's not going to be, it's going to be off the boundary line of the basket. Going up, and it's going to be a nice block there for the Knights. Themis Folks with the rebound here. He goes up. And trying to rebound is number Jamichael Stidwell. Two passing it in. And they're going for the three. And nice rebound here. That's going to be number 9. I think he's a walk-on. I had no idea who that is. Number 9 from UCF. No idea who that is. They're going to take a three. That's going to be Chris Johnson. Why can't we put our starters in? It's going to be out, looks like, on West Virginia Knights ball. Why can't we put our starters in? Please. Number 9, I don't even know who that is. We got to look up UCF basketball roster. I don't even know who that is. Jamichael Stidwell with the inbound. Chris Johnson now. Right side, sorry. Folks. And background here, Chris Johnson trying to drive up. Stidwell needs to step up, and there he goes. That's another 2 there for UCF. Jamichael Stidwell brings West Virginia's lead down to 2. And West Virginia now has the ball here. Trying to go up for a 2 and passing it back to Hunter Huff. Huff back with the ball here. Guarded by Jamichael Stidwell, playing a really aggressive defense. Hunter Huff making an impressive 3-point there. Guarded by Jamichael Stidwell. And Jamichael Stidwell is not a short guy whatsoever. Chris Johnson now with the ball. And I mean, the Knights, they've got to play better on defense here if they want any chance in this ball game. Chris Johnson driving. And what is the ball handling, bro? What is the ball handling? Pass to Themis Folks. Themis Folks with the 2. Brings West Virginia's lead down to 3. And Amir Jenkins now with the ball. West Virginia possession. Passing it back to Trayson Eaglestaff. Eaglestaff, that might be a little bit of a hold there. They're not going to call it there, though, there on Pacheco, who's being a little bit grabby. And going up for the 3. And they've been very good on 3 so far this game, but he won't hit that. UCF ball. Themis Folks back down here with possession. Folks driving up and rebounded by the Mountaineers. I don't know why I keep saying Cavaliers. Going up for the 2, and that's a nice layup there for Eaglestaff. Eaglestaff, that is such a cool name right there. Themis Folks back with the ball. He is probably our best ball handler at this point. Tristan Eaglestaff, though, he's a big boy. And he's going to run right through Pacheco, up, and gets an easy layup right there. And you can't be any easier than that. What in the wild world is this defense? What is this like, okay, it's not our fault that they're shooting every single 3 possible, but still. Chris Johnson inbounding the ball. Riley Kugel back in the game. Kugel, and that looks like it's going to be a 2-pointer shot there. He's not going to get it. Jenkins passing it back to Hunter Huff. Hunter Huff now with the ball for the Mountaineers. I don't know why I keep saying Cavaliers. I got to stop saying Cavaliers. They pass it back to Huff. Guarded now by Pacheco. Huff goes for 3. And did he make that? Oh, my God. He made that. Again, another 3 for the Mountaineers. And I think that's going to be a UCF timeout. Down 8 here early. This is not good. If Obviously, I'm wearing my UCF sweater right here. Hunter Huff. What an impressive three. Down the middle of the court. Impressive strike there. Up by 8. We cannot afford to lose this game. I don't think I got to quiet down a little. We cannot afford to lose this game. I don't know how much more I can emphasize that. Not a game right now that we can afford to lose. They're going into commercial break here. Updated stats. And I have no idea who number 9 is for UCF. Elijah Holsweet. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. They're putting in, because we're losing now because we're putting in guys named Elijah Holsley. Like, we're putting in, I think he's a walk-on. Like, Dawkins, he has gotten so lazy, I feel like. So complacent. You hit 20 wins, and this team has just fallen off a cliff. Now, it also does not help. Baylor, I think, were sinking all their threes. Oklahoma State, they were sinking all their threes. We can't sink a single three. That's been our biggest problem. And Themis Folks, he's playing really solid, but John Bull, when I was at the Baylor game, John Bull, I felt like he was out for a long time. You cannot afford to lose this game. Right now, we are a 9 seed. I'm going to pull up bracketology at halftime and just show that we are not doing a good job right now. With, 20 wins, it's not guaranteed. 21 wins guaranteed. This is a must-win game, and we lost to this team at home. We have been a good team in the past. Just have to be able to bounce back here. They're coming back here from commercial break. And see the stats right here. Jasper Floyd, that's going to be a guy to watch. Guard there for West Virginia. And AP top 10, UConn at 4, Florida at 5, Michigan at 3, Arizona at 2, Duke at 1, Houston at 7, Iowa State at 6. I don't know why I went out of order there. That's kind of stupid. And they're bringing out the Mountaineers. And 11:59 to go here in the first half. This is not good at all here if you're a UCF fan. Not something you want to see. We just gotta breathe. Gotta take this as a lesson learned and come back. Next commercial break, I may edit the thumbnail because it just has my face on HTF, and I'm assuming the people live here are from HTF. So thank you, because that's the only link I sent it out to. So don't know who you are, the one person. But back in the game here, John Bull, just talked about him possessing the ball, and did he sink that 3? No, he didn't. We missed it. Great. All right, West Virginia now with the ball here. And driving up. That's going to be Jasper Floyd here with possession. He passes it back. And we've been talking about that guy, Hunter Huff. Big, whoa! That is a big fella right there. And they sink a 2. That's going to be Jasper Floyd. Easy layup right there for Floyd. And it's just like no defense, no heart. The heart and soul of our team has been completely diminished. Riley Kugel now with the ball. Kugel trying to drive up, passing it back. And pass it back here to John Bull. John Bull falls over, and looks like they're going to call it jump ball here. And West Virginia number Harlan Obadiah was on that. They might give it to the Cavaliers here. And John Bull, mistimed block there. Jasper Floyd, they're showing the highlight there of Jasper Floyd. And Jasper Floyd, Hunter Huff, they are killing us right now. And it looks like it's going to be West Virginia ball. They're going to get the jump ball there to I keep saying Mountaineers. I keep saying Cavaliers. It's Mountaineers. Floyd now with the ball. He's going to inbound it. We're trying to play up close here. Riley Kugel. Floyd handing it back here to Amir Jenkins. Going up, trying to drive. It's not there. Amir Jenkins now with the ball left side. And Hunter Huff. Good defense here from Jordan Burks. The rebound is from Jasper Floyd. They give it back. Sinking for the 2. That is going to be 2. John Bull there with the rebound. Really good job there by John Bull. And looks like we're going to get a stoppage in play. Jasper Floyd down on the court. And they're just going to show, looks like the replay here. Oh, yeah, he got tripped up by Riley Kugel. And, yeah, gave it to Themis Folks. Jasper Floyd gets tripped up there by Riley Kugel. And we should be back in play pretty shortly. Stoppage in play right now. And the game is frozen up for some reason. All right, we're back. Riley Kugel inbounding the ball from center court. Jordan Burks giving it. Oh, the 27-year-old Devin Cambridge. And Themis Folks going to try what is essentially a free throw there, and he's going to miss it, even though he had it wide open. And it's back, Mountaineer ball again, Jasper Floyd with possession. And he's just going to take his time. Riley Kugel just sitting back, waiting. Looks like we're playing man now, which is good. And Riley Kugel playing some nice defense up here. John Bull trying to get the block, and it's just no use. Obadiah, he's such a massive hunk of man right there. And Themis Folks now quickly trying to drive the ball. UCF down 12. You cannot afford this right now. Devin Cambridge passing it back outside the 3 to Jordan Burks. He gives it back to Themis Folks. Folks driving it up for the 2, and John Bull here with the rebound. Themis Folks looking, passing it left side court there. And Themis Folks up, and he's not going to get an easy layup. We need all the points we can get, and that is a missed opportunity. Hunter Huff here with the well, I don't think it was Hunter Huff with the rebound. I think it was Obadiah. We can double check. He passes it. Obadiah getting the ball down. I mean, we're playing man now, trying to be more aggressive, and that's going to be Eagle Staff missing it, rebounded by Jordan Burks. And now Riley Kugel with the ball, and it's going to be a timeout here. So we're going to go into timeout. I believe it's the Mountaineers. I don't know why I keep saying Cavaliers. It's going to be the Mountaineers. Stoppage and play here. 8:54 left to go. And this is just an absolute nightmare situation here if you are the UCF Knights. You cannot afford to lose this game. I don't think I can emphasize that enough. Just not making enough plays. Back in play here, Themis Folks. Stidwell. And Stidwell, he's a tall defensive player. We've got our starters in for a good bit. Riley Kugel up, and he misses it. It's a wide open shot. From, you're driving up from about the free throw range. And it's just, these are near, I get it, they're not pro basketball players, but these guys should be doing a lot better than how it's just abysmal right here. Amir Jenkins passing it to number 0, who is Brennan Lorente. Lorente now with the ball in his hands, and it's going to be kicked off of Jordan Burks' foot. So I believe it's going to be Mountaineer ball. Yeah. Listen, West Virginia, they've got some passionate fans. They infiltrated the Audition Financial when we were there. So, and he hits from a 3, and he's not going to get it. The 3 attempt was from Hunter Huff. And passing it down to Kugel. Kugel drives up. And a 2 here for UCF. Riley Kugel cuts the lead down to 10. Okay. Better start there. Just got to get something going here if you're the Knights. Amir Jenkins now with the ball. Just we're playing a little bit more aggressive here in the second half of the first period. Kugel just lets 2 get around him, and it's going to be another just easy layup for the Mountaineers. Amir Jenkins, Hunter Huff just killing this team. And that might be an and 1. That will be an and 1. I think it's going to be on John Bull. Chance Moore with the easy layup. And, yeah, John Bull hit his hand. That might be an and 1. We're going to get a stoppage and play in a commercial timeout. just has not been good here for the Mountaineers at all. Commercial break here. Not good. Not good at all. All right, I'm going to see if I can edit the thumbnail here. We're in a commercial break now. Ugh. It's fun though. It's fun. Appreciate everybody who's been coming on. 28 views. Listen, for me, that's not too bad. Not too bad at all. Definitely doing some good stuff. Make sure you follow the channel. That would be great. Anybody who's here, follow the channel. Trying to get this out here. And we're currently in a commercial break. I really appreciate all the support. This has been really fun. Really, really fun. I'm really enjoying this. 12-24 Mountaineers. It's just, man, it's not going well. Not going well. We're home merchants as it is. The committee. You don't want to leave it up to the committee. Don't want to leave it up to the committee at all. And that's what we're seeming like we want to do. Just leave it up to the committee, which, you know what? That works. It's fine. But can't have that. Can't have that at all. And I'll see if it's an and one. I did ref basketball, so I should know if it's an and one. And, you know, if I don't, that's on me, and I need to take full responsibility for my actions. We're back here. And if it's not an and one, that's just me not knowing ball. So, apologies. Hands up. You know. All 12 points tonight in paint. They're showing that stat here for the Knights. Just not good. Not good at all. Yeah, it's and one here. And he sinks it right down the middle. Jermichael Stidwell inbounding it. And we are back in action here. Kugel, high pass there. Jeez. And Demas Folks passing it back to Stidwell. Demas Folks, he needs to be the guy that ends up with the ball. All 12 points have come inside the paint now. And it's just we can't get anything going outside. They have been, now they're really guarding that paint, playing an aggressive man-style defense. So many defenders up in that paint. And a three for your Knights. I believe that was Riley Kugel from the wing. I'll have to double check. I didn't quite see it, but pretty sure that was Kugel from the wing. Mountaineer ball here. Jasper Floyd with the ball, passing it to the side. In center field now, or center court, not field. I watch too much football. And sinks an absolute three. Chance more. With just a bucket of all buckets. Kugel and passing the backside to Demas Folks. And just West Virginia is outdoing the UCF Knights on every single aspect, rebounding, everything. It's just blocking shots. All 12 besides that three from Kugel have come within the paint. Just not something that we can afford here. West Virginia ball again. This is a defeating game. Really defeating game here. Oh, brother. It's just we keep getting crossed up on defense. They keep making their threes, and it's just what else are we supposed to do? Amir Jenkins now with the ball center court. Honestly, Demas Folks, he's been playing some of the better defense. Him and Kugel have been playing some of the best defense on the team. And John Bull with a nice block there. UCF ball. That is what we needed. John Bull, we got to have him there at that guard position. Just, he's not a guard, is he? He's a center. At that center position, excuse me. Just hands up. I play basketball in the 8th grade. Get your hands up. Beautiful block there on Chris Moore. And John Bull, that's a fan favorite. That's a guy everybody loves. I remember when they made John Bulls like literal bowls. That was a fun time. Back when we, were a good team. Inbounding here, Jermichael Stidwell gets the pass. Stidwell trying to go up. And that's not a blocking foul. Come on, ref. Devin Cambridge sinking the 2. And I thought that should have been a foul. Not going to lie. I would have called foul there. But I'm not the ref. I'm not a ref anymore. This is NCAA. So this is big boy stuff. Mountaineer ball. Hunter Huff passing it back, taking the 3, and he misses it. Thank goodness. Devin Cambridge with the rebound. Woo! We needed that. Jackson Fields, I believe, the one going for the 3 here. Jermichael Stidwell taking a 3, and of course he's going to miss it, because why would we ever try and make our threes? Why would we ever try and make our threes? Tristan Eaglestaff here with the rebound. Kugel now driving it up, and he misses the freaking layup. He missed it. Bro, we don't deserve to make this freaking tournament. We do not deserve to make the tournament. We have missed layup after layup after layup in this ball game. Unbelievable. Now, I gotta try and give some unbiased commentary. Chris Moore and a nice Themis Folks making a nice steal right there. And it's going to be Mountaineer ball. 4:24 left in the first period. It's just not good. Not good at all. Our basketball team is absolutely selling here. I got to shut the door. Give me 1 second. We're in commercial break. This is fun. I like this. All right. Mountaineer ball back from break here. Amir Jenkins, center court, inbounding it there to DJ Thomas, who doesn't even have a picture on the profile. Chris Moore diving up, and the game has decided to take a little pause. So there we go. We're back in action. Tristan Eaglestaff trying to. What do you expect Themis Folks to do against Tristan Eaglestaff? Tristan Eaglestaff is an absolute unit, 6'6", 190 pounds, against Themis Folks, who isn't really the biggest guy, and they just get easy points. Jordan Burks for the 3, and he sinks it. He is one of our best players, and he's one of our bigger guys too. Really a defensive guy. You gotta find. I don't know if Jordan Burks, wants to come back here. I want to blame him if he doesn't. He's a junior. We gotta get Jordan Burks back. Whatever the Knights can do to get Jordan Burks back, absolutely have to do it here. It's just not been smooth sailing so far. Pass it back out to Amir Jenkins on the left wing, and UCF's bench is not happy right now, and we are going to go into a commercial break. Mountaineers up big. Not big, 20-30. That's a 10-point game. Hopefully, it can be a good game, because a good game would be very fun. Going over the stats here. Hunter Huff leading scoring here for the Mountaineers with 6 points. Tristan Eaglestaff with 5. Jasper Floyd with 4. Oibiha, I think that's how you pronounce that, with 2. And Brennan Laurent with 5 points. Looking at your UCF Knights, Jermichael Stidwell for 2. Jordan Burks, 5. Updating that right there because he just sunk a 3. John Bull with 2. Riley Kugel, 7. Themis Folks, 2. Themis Folks, so far, got to get those easy rebounds, man. Got to get those easy rebounds. Just no excuse for it, quite frankly. Let me go charge my phone. Actually, pretty sure I can. I'm going to change the thumbnail in the second half of the game. Whew, I'm getting hot, but it's part of play-by-play commentary. Watch this back, see how I did afterwards. I'm going to take a little stretch break. That's what they don't tell you. You got to keep the crowd entertained, even in commercial break. Good game. I'm wearing a sweater because I got a blue shirt under this. And, what does a blue shirt say about UCF? I don't know. Don't want to be wearing a blue shirt on a UCF game. Got to represent the team I'm rooting for, even though I'm supposed to be doing unbiased play-by-play commentary here. That's not happening, apparently. But it actually says 19-30. So they're redoing the scorecard right now. 19-30, not 20-30. I didn't think it was 20-30. But they're going to call Jordan Burke's three-point a 2. Okay. I'm not, at the game. I'm just commentating from what I see on my screen. I thought that was a 3-pointer. But, we hate UCF, and they're looking back here at the Jordan Burke's 3 that they're now going to officially rule a 2-pointer. So, good to note, Jordan Burke's 2-pointer, not 3. Staring at that line. What the hell? That is 3. Oh, my gosh. I guess his toes were a little past, but whatever. We got 3:15 to play left in the game here. So now it's going to be 30-19. I will change the thumbnail for this because to get out there and get it more attention. Mountaineer ball now. All right, back in action, Amir Jenkins. Passing it down to the wing, and he misses. Devin Cambridge cannot get the rebound, though, and they're going to take a timeout. Yeah. So, looks like he passed it out to Chance Moore. I don't know. They're not going to take a timeout. Excuse me. It's going to be Themis Folks inbounding the ball here. And just, please, for the love of everything, can we get some momentum here? Burke's at the wing. Back to Folks. They're showing the officials because these officials probably should get fired after this just atrocious game. Chris Johnson driving up. Chris Johnson with a 2. All right, so that's going to cut the lead down to 9 points here. Chris Johnson there, 2-pointer. And inbounding the ball is Amir Jenkins. Again, I can't show the game because if I show the game, my play-by-play commentary is going to get shut down. That would not be good. Amir Jenkins seems to be their main guard. And, that's interesting. Chris Johnson there making a nice play. Some little radio commentary here. 2:08 left in the game. And Amir Jenkins going to inbound the ball from the baseline. Hunter Huff outside. Hunter Huff and Amir Jenkins, their main guards, and it's a nice steal, and I think it's going to be Mountaineer ball still, as it looks like UCF touched it. We'll look at the replay here. Bull trying to go out for the block, and just isn't going to work out there. Number 0, that's going to be Brian Lorente trying to go up for the shot. And they're actually going to call it a foul on John Bull. I think that's going to be his second. So Brian Lorente, 5 points so far on the day, and makes his first 2-pointer. The Knights got to come up with something, man. Down 11. 2 minutes left to go in the first period. Just not doing much. They sink both their free throws. Devin Cambridge, 1:59 left to go in the half. Just not great. Demas Folks passing it inside to Devin Cambridge, close here to the paint. Back inside Demas Folks. We've scored majority of our points inside the paint today. Devin Cambridge going for a three, and he is denied. Rebounding it there is Hunter Huff. He passes it right side to guard Amir Jenkins. And Jenkins going to try and work his way through the paint, passing it to the wing for a three, and it is a rebound. Jordan Burks with the rebound. That is what we want to see there. A little bit of fire. Chris Johnson with possession of the ball. John Bull. And we got to get something here, fellas. Got to get something. Demas Folks, Devin Cambridge, don't let him shoot, man. Don't let Devin Cambridge shoot. Demas Folks, backside. Cambridge trying to use his body. It is blocked. It is a rebound. Hunter Huff getting the ball. And John Bull going to get another rebound here. 53 seconds left in action. 49, 48, and counting. Chris Johnson with the ball. If we can cut this to under 10 going into break, I think we've got to be happy. And it's just another steal here for the Mountaineers. That's going to be Amir Jenkins, their guard, going up. We've got to get something here. And going for the three, it is denied. Recovered here by John Bull. I would take a timeout pretty soon. That three was attempted by Tristan Eaglestaff, 23 and rolling. If we can get this down to a 9-point game, fellas, that would be amazing. Demas Folks with the ball. 15 seconds, 14 seconds, and counting. 13, 11. Got to make a move here, buddy. Got to make your move. 8.3 and a timeout here for the Knights. UCF takes the timeout. 8.3 seconds left in the first. This is fun. I enjoy this. It's a lot of fun. This is a lot of fun. It's definitely work, but it's fun. All right. Here we go. Back in action. 8 seconds. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and we missed the shot. Was there a foul on the play? Let me adjust my camera here. Stoppage in play here. Five seconds left. UCF inbounding it from the sideline here. Demas Folks with the ball. 5, 4, 3. Going for the three. Burks with the two. That is how you end the half right there for the Knights. 23-32. Knights down. Jordan Burks making the play. This has been a lot of fun. Lots of fun. Going into halftime, I'm going to take a little intermission because this has been a lot of talking for me, but it's been a lot of fun. Going to change the thumbnail here. I'm going to create a quick little thumbnail on Twitter, on Canva, so that, I'll just, put the UCF logo, get a picture of the UCF. That might be the strategy. And then put it on there. All right, change the thumbnail to just UCF's blank logo. It's been fun. All right, we're currently in an intermission right now. It's halftime break. I'm going to stop talking for a little bit because this has been a lot. Working on my basketball play-by-play commentary right now. Second half's about to start in a little bit. Taking a quick little halftime break because it's very fun but exhausting. It's on my old YouTube channel, which has now been reshaped up into a podcast. So go watch it if you have the chance.
play-by-play commentary. Second half's about to start. Very fun, exhausting. It's on my old YouTube channel. It just now been reshaped up podcast. So go watch it if you haven't. Basketball play-by-play commentary. Second half's about to start a little bit. Taking a quick little halftime break. Very fun, exhausting. It's on my old YouTube channel. It's just now been reshaped up into a podcast. So go watch it if you haven't. Basketball play-by-play.
Basketball play-by-play up on my old YouTube, which has been turned into a podcast for UCF versus West Virginia. Watch if you have the chance. Mainly for football content. We'll get back into the game for a little, taking a little lazy break.
Carolina players in college basketball. Credit to North Carolina staff. The Tar Heels obviously have felt.
We're going to be back in a couple minutes. It's currently halftime right now. And I believe that might be Matt. Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? Currently halftime.
You love your land.
All right. Get a quick snack, some peanut butter pretzels. Whew. I think the biggest problem right now is that we're letting a reserve player and Chance Moore dice us up pretty badly. By the way, these pretzels are pretty elite. Coming back from break in about 5-ish minutes. Taking a pretzel break. Peanut butter, just generic Publix peanut butter pretzels. After a lot of talking. They're going over some FC Arch Madness. What even is Arch Madness? The nickname for the annual Missouri Valley Conference men's basketball tournament held in St. Louis, Missouri. Single elimination 11-team event determines which team receives an automatic bid to the actual March Madness. Okay. We'll be back in probably about 5-ish minutes. I do, by the way, probably going to plan on commentating UFL. So stay tuned for that as well. If UCF even makes it to the freaking tournament, I'm going to say it. If UCF doesn't make it to the fucking tournament, fire everybody. And I mean that in the most sincere possible way. Fire everybody. The coach, besides Jordan Burks. I love Jordan Burks. I am a pro Jordan Burks guy. I love Jordan Burks. But everybody else, we got to get fired because this freaking team sucks, man. Like, it is. It doesn't suck. It's just terrible. All right, start a second half here. Oh, let's warm up the disappointment bombshells. I'm gonna wear this hoodie because I'm feeling kind of depressed and sad. And all right, we're coming back here live pretty shortly. They're bringing it back to the game. We are 1 for 6 on threes. They have shot 16 3-pointers. They've still only made 5 of them. But 16 shots, that's unacceptable. They have had the ball a lot more than we have. Only a 9-point game We could still do some damage here. Let's just play strong, play late. We've got to be more aggressive on defense and get that ball back. West Virginia has had the ball so much more than the Knights have. And they're doing their little, let's go, Mountaineers, little, shenanigans. Cringy as all get out. Get ready for the start of the second half, though. Time to block back in, and it was a nice break while it lasted. Break from the suffering of what watching this UCF basketball team brings. Their football team's worse, though, so I can't really complain. Out right side to Burks. Kugel trying to go up, looks to the basket, passes it back to Burks. And if I'm looking to the side, that's because the game is on the side. Jordan Burks up for John Bull, and it's going to be rebounded by number 3, which is Hunter Huff. So Hunter Huff rebounded, and we can't get points anyway. Looked like a promising start to that drive, but no cigar. Jasper Floyd with the ball, guarded now by Jamichael Stidwell. Stidwell's got to be able to stay on his man a little bit more efficiently. And I think they're going to call a foul there. They might have gotten somebody. Yeah, I think they might have gotten Stidwell. No, they got Obadiah for an illegal block there, illegal screenplay on Obadiah. So it's going to be UCF ball. I was about to say UCF football. My bad. And stoppage of play here. They passed it outside to Themis Folks on the wing. And they might get 52. Tracing Eaglestaff there. And baseline foul. Back outside to Riley Kugel. Passes it over on the wing. Jordan Burks misses the 3. Oh, yeah. Jasper Floyd passes it outside to Hunter Huff. And another stoppage of play. This is ridiculous. They're going to show the replay here. Yeah, he kind of – Jamichael Stidwell kind of hooked Obadiah right there. That's going to be a holding call if I've ever seen one. Mountaineers ball, sideline foul. That's just unnecessary there. Going up for the 3. No, sorry, for the 2 layup. It was number 3. Hunter Huff there getting the 2 from about free throw range. And we just lose the ball. Themis Folks just loses the ball. It's steal by the Mountaineers. What are we doing? What are we even doing? Another foul. No, it looks like it's going to be an arm there. John Bull probably going to get the foul on a holding call. And it's going to be Mountaineers ball again. Guard Jasper Floyd with the ball, takes a 3, and it's rebounded by Kugel. Riley Kugel with the ball from free throw range, and he misses it. Stidwell trying to lay it up. And Bickerstaff knocks it out. Should still be Knights ball at the baseline. Yeah, you see Stidwell take it. He might have been the last person to touch that ball. We'll have to see. And they're actually going to call it a foul there. I'm not at the game, so I can't hear the whistle or nothing, and I have to watch it on mute. So we have 2 shots here for Jamichael Stidwell. Please just make both of these. Bring it down to a 9-point game. And he crash out. He missed it. You are a college basketball, a D1 college basketball player, and you miss a freaking free throw. Unbelievable. Jamichael Stidwell, got to bring this down here for a 10-point game. And honestly, if this can't be a 10-point game by the 10-minute mark, or it might be over. Tournament chances done. We're currently the 9 seed. Stidwell up, and he will make that one. West Virginia inbounding it on the baseline here. Hunter Huff with the ball. Huff being guarded up by Jordan Burks. Got to play more aggressive. We're just playing lollygag defense over here. We're playing man. The man's got to be more aggressive. Luckily for us, they do miss their three. They've shot a lot of threes, but they haven't been super successful. Burks back. Kugel for the three, and he sinks it. Riley Kugel for the three. Easy money there, bringing this down to a 7-point ball game. And it looks like the scoreboard can't get it right. Currently, it's 27-34. And it's going to be out here on Themis Folks' sideline. They're going to look here for a potential foul. Not bad. And probably a blocking foul, I would have to assume, by the looks of it. Looks like that blocking foul is probably going to be on UCF. So Mountaineers inbound it. Going up for the easy layup, and he gets it. Jasper Floyd, another 2-point layup there. Themis Folks driving by, guarded by Jasper Floyd. Two guards on each other, two of their top scorers playing one-on-one street ball right there, and that might be and one. There you go. Themis Folks, and one right there. I didn't see anything. I'm not going to complain though, because I'm rooting for the Knights. Go Knights, charge on. Themis Folks. Easy 2-pointer. And he's going to get an and one. My stream is a little bit behind if you can't tell. So he makes it, sinks it right in. All right, here we go. Just play solid, aggressive defense. Kugel playing really aggressive, going towards the baseline. Amir Jenkins with the ball, passing it back. And it's going to be Hunter Huff now trying to drive it. Passing it back to 52, Tristan Eaglestaff on the wing. Trying to lay it up here, and he does. Eaglestaff there with the 2. Folks down with the ball. 8-point game here for the Knights. And blocking foul, please. Please, blocking foul. Please, blocking foul. That's an easy blocking foul there on Jenkins. Amir Jenkins, easiest blocking foul of my life. Give us that right there. Amir Jenkins blocking foul. That should be 2 shots right there. Oh, buddy, don't get mad. Don't get mad. Come on now. That's 2 shots there for Themis Folks. Easiest call of my life. And he missed. Did he make it? Yeah, he made it. Made it right there. No, he didn't make it. He made the other one, though, because it shows right there on the scoreboard. So this stream's like 50 seconds behind. So, which means this stream is probably a minute behind, but I'm not going to say that. Themis Folks will make the second free throw because it's already up on the scoreboard, and now their scoreboard is completely inaccurate. 31-38 is the correct score. And Mountaineer ball again. Hunter Huff. Guard. 5'10" playing basketball. You can kind of tell. They should put Jermichael Stidwell one-on-one against Hunter Huff. That would be a sight to see there. Playing really good aggressive defense in the paint. And, he gets knocked down. That ain't no foul, buddy. You tripped. Burke's trying to ill-timed jump there, going for the 3, and it's denied. The 3-point attempt attempted by Amir Jenkins. Themis Folks blocked by Eaglestaff, and that's got to be a foul. Got to be a blocking foul there. We'll see if they're going to get a blocking foul for the Knights. And looks like we're going to go into commercial break here. And they'll replay it. 31-38 heading into commercial break. Pretty solid stuff here. Down to a 7-point game. Woo. Commercial break. Do not want to be on the bubble here. Yeah, this is our last game. Whew. Appreciate everybody who has come on stream. I really do. A little update on the podcast. We were Downset Hut, was Downset Hut. Hate editing though. Rebranded to Makeshift Sports with my co-host, Blake Bogue. We will have another joint episode. The plan is much more organized joint episode. Don't you worry. First episode was not great. But the content was fine. Just no mics and I was out of frame the entire time. Makeshift Sports, prepare your hearts for a Tuesday episode, though. We'll be going over all the free agency moves in the NFL. Looking at the March Madness tournament, West Virginia. Wait, what? They didn't do that? That doesn't look right. They only showed it for a couple seconds, so. Gotta have 20 wins to make the tournament. We do have 20. Problem is, last regular season game. What can we do? 38-31. This is a big moment here. Big last 15 minutes. Chris Johnson powering up. That's got to be a blocking foul there on the Mountaineers. They're going to do their little huddle thing again. Yeah, I did not notice Hunter Huff, 5'10", 168 pounds. That is insane. Playing basketball at 168 pounds, 5'10". We missed another freaking free throw. Chris Johnson shooting now. If we had made all of our free throws, we'll make the second one here. Good. We make our free throws. This is a one-possession game. 32-36. Still a two-possession game, though. So, solid here for the Knights. They'll give me some good content to piggyback on. And we got to play more aggressive. If you're going to play man, you've got to play aggressive. You don't want to foul, but you've got to get steals. You got to take the ball away, and that's going to be a three-pointer. Mountaineers sink a three right there. That's just not what you want to see. 32-41. Chris Johnson going up, and rebound is Jordan Burks. Passing it back to Themis Fulks. Just go up. You got three guys in the paint here. He's going to pass it backside to Burks. Burks going to try and go up. He's going to miss a block, and Jordan Burks with the two. Bring the lead back down to 7 for the Mountaineers. Jasper Floyd passing it back around side to Hunter Huff. Huff very undersized. Chris Johnson, man-on-man Hunter Huff, and it looks like they're going to get a foul for Chris Johnson. They blew the whistle before he made the layup. And I'll have to see what the call is. It's going to be, looks like a sideline West Virginia. So we'll go sideline West Virginia ball. Hunter Huff inbounding. Amir Jenkins passes it. He's being blocked man on man here. I think that's Pacheco there. Just trying to drive into the paint. And he misses. Steal there. Pacheco making a nice defensive play for the Knights. Getting the steal right there. Back out to Themis Folks. Folks in. That's not. Come on. That's got to be a hold. Anyway, Themis Folks shooting down the 2 in the paint. Lots of our points today have come with inside the paint. And only a 5-point game here, ladies and gentlemen. 5-point game. Still only 8 points today for Themis Folks. Low-scoring basketball game. He's going to take a 3. They will be denied. Brendan Laurent with the 3-point attempt. That might have actually been a 2. I don't know if his tippy toes were across the line or not. Burks, the big man. And it's going to be a rebound here by the Mountaineers. And he's just going to knock a guy down. And they might get a blocking foul there on Riley Kugel. They're going to replay it here. Amir Jenkins. Really good ball handling skills. And he kind of pushes him out of the way. I would have called out a charge. I don't know about that, man. They're going to give 2 shots here to Amir Jenkins. 41-36. He misses it. Good. Amir Jenkins missing it. Still a 5-point game here for the Knights. Versus the Mountaineers. Consider leaving a like following the stream. View count's not bad for, an ill-exposed content creator like myself, but that's okay. No worries. Jenkins up. And this time he will get the free throw, I should say, not the 2, not the layup. What are you doing? I'm a football guy. That's my excuse. Themis Folks inbounding the ball. Definitely know football a lot more than I know basketball. Folks driving inside the paint. Stidwell. That's got to be a block. Got to be a block there on Brian Laurent. I'm sorry. Excuse me. They'll show the replay here. JaMychal Stidwell trying, and that is 1,000% 2 shots for the Knights. 1,000% 2 shots. Sorry, no, they're going to go baseline because he wasn't shooting. As a former ref, I should probably know that. JaMychal Stidwell trying to go up, and there's going to be a stoppage in play here. JaMychal Stidwell was trying to go up into the paint. They stopped it. What's up, Gorman?
Are you recording a podcast?
I am doing a live stream for UCF
Are you
basketball.
live right now?
I am currently live.
Oh, you got a special guest here.
Oh, hello.
I grab my stuff and head out.
Amir Jenkins on the wing.
Oh, are they live right now?
Yeah, they're live right now. This is live right now.
Oh, shoot.
Passes it back. Jenkins again. Getting the ball past the wing here, past the 3. Trying to enter the paint. UCF's just got to play aggressive defense. Got to step up onto the throw. 55 can't make it. That's going to be Harlan Obadiah on the shot attempt. Themis Folks with the rebound. Folks trying to drive up into the paint, and he's going to score. Another 2 points there for UCF. 4-point game now. And what was a game that really looked ugly for the Knights. And they're not going to get there, but they might. Yep, they're going to call foul there. It's going to be 2 shots for the Cavaliers. 2 shots here for the Cavaliers. And this was a blowout game, really. It looked like it's going to be a blowout game. UCF got some life block back in them, though, and it's just an inexcusable play there on John Bull. I don't really see a foul there. I'm not going to lie. I don't feel like he made a lot of contact. But Chris Moore is going to get 2 shots here. Chris Moore, 2 shots. 44-38. And he misses it. Let's go. Pacheco inbounding the ball. We've got to play fiery. Win this game, tournament bound. Pacheco entering the paint, and it is denied. It's still going to be UCF ball, though. Out there on DJ Thomas. Should be UCF sideline.
What's the score?
38-44.
38-44.
This is my first basketball play-by-play.
All right.
Nah,
Who's?
I got Cavs.
West Virginia. This is not
they're
Cavs.
Yeah, I got-
This is college.
3-score difference.
And going up, Themis Folks with the 2 brings it down to a 4-point game. 40-44 now. And here we go. Play aggressive defense here. It's going to be Jenkins versus Folks. They pass it backside to Harlan Obadiah. And they might get Burks for a knockdown there. And, yep, they're going to get Burks for a foul. Likely going to be a holding foul. Holding there on Hunter Huff. And we're going to go into commercial break. We're doing a lot better. 40-44 now. And Themis Folks seems to be like a lower scoring game than some other basketball games. 40-44. I don't know if that's too low scoring. March to March. We're doing better. In commercial break now. We'll go over the stat line. I only have West Virginia's stat line up, so I'll pull up the night stats. 10 points here for Kugel, 12 for Themis Folks, 3 for Johnson, 8 for Burks, 3 for Stidwell. And I mean, honestly, outside, I mean, your big 3 have gotten some good points for you. Kugel, Folks, and Burks. 2 for 4. Riley Kugel's mainly, he's honestly been the only one to have 3-point attempts. He is your 3-point guard from long range. Themis Folks going to be your driving inside the paint, go up for the layup. Oh, got to win this game.
Yeah, you need it. Yes, you do need it.
And we've got an NFL trade live on air. I did not see that. Let's pull up NFL news. This is a basketball stream. I'm trying to focus it on only basketball.
Who did they trade?
Max Crosby.
Max Crosby trade.
Where's he going
Who's he going to? Panthers?
I've heard a lot of rumors. Max Crosby
Get in there, get in
with
the
the
stream.
with the Bears.
He ain't going to the Bears. The Bears ain't got no cap space. Actually, no, they do. They trade DJ Moore.
Looks like the Eagles
He ain't not going to the Eagles.
have made a trade. Max Crosby to the Ravens is what we're hearing, and we just got confirmation. Raiders agree to Ravens for 2026 and 2027 first-round picks. Max Crosby to the Ravens. You heard it live on air. That's a very interesting move there. Max Crosby to the Ravens for 2 firsts. I don't think he's worth 2 firsts.
Yeah.
I'm going to be completely honest with you. I do not think that he is worth 2 firsts in the slightest.
I would have gave a
He's
first
not a
and
good
a fourth.
player?
He's a really good player.
He's a great
but
player.
He's a great player, but for a 29-year-old pass rusher who's had some injury concerns in the past,
Coming up on his
I'm not 100% sure. Live on air, you heard it first. Max Crosby traded to the Baltimore Ravens. That will be an interesting breakdown.
Crazy word.
This is an NFL podcast, not a basketball podcast.
You mean basketball, not NFL?
I'm doing a basketball stream,
Basketball.
but mainly I'm going to do NFL. Mainly it's NFL. But it's not NFL season. And
Stats that, not down set.
so if you have not heard the news, Max Crosby to the Ravens for 2 first-round picks. NFL blockbuster live on stream. Exciting day here of news. West Virginia making the free throw.
This is going to be like the Vikings Jonathan Allen trade, bro.
I don't know. The Ravens, they do need pass rush. That's huge. And that's going to be big for Carolina because it could mean one less pass rusher off the board.
But an old player who's getting to 30 years old.
Bro, you know what I want from free agency? I want a Dafe Owe. Give us a
free
Dafe.
agency.
Yeah, give us a Dafe Owe. Chris Johnson inbounding it to Themis
I like
Folks.
Kobe Bryant.
Safety?
Yeah.
If you have not heard, Max Crosby, Ravens, we've got some new people in. 2 first-round picks, a 2026 and a 2027 first-round pick. You heard it first, live on air. Well, you probably didn't hear it live on air first. And Devin Cambridge going up for the 2. It's going to be a block there on Obigali, whatever his name is. It's going to be 2 shots here for the Knights. That is a crazy pull. Devin Cambridge shooting 2 here. I got to do this more often. Live on air NFL magic. Here, Devin Cambridge makes 1 there, 41-47. Whoa. We will break down the details of the Max Crosby. From right now, I believe it was a 2026 first or 2027 first. I haven't really gotten a chance to look away because there's been so much action in the game. Devin Cambridge misses his second free throw. Had we make our free throws, we could have been a tie game right now. But,
don't count on Devin Cambridge.
Don't count on Devin Cambridge. Do not count on Devin Cambridge. He's like 25 years old and he's playing college basketball. I don't get it.
What is his free throw percentage?
Jeez.
His free throw percentage isn't good. I can tell you that right now. All right, driving up in the paint here is going up for the 3. Mountaineers with a 3-pointer. And let me take the scoreboard
How many viewers do you have on the stream?
back. And that's probably going to be Mountaineer ball right there. All right.
How many viewers you got?
2 right now. I had 4.
Do you know who's watching?
I sent it out to Hitting the Field people. Number 1 right there. Not Themis, folks. Jasper Floyd there sinking a 3 for the West Virginia Mountaineers.
So,
Oh, you're going for the weekend? Okay.
Yeah.
50-41. And they'll get the ball after the foul here. Hunter Huff inbounding it here to Jasper Floyd. All right. Locking back in here, 9-point game. The Knights, we got to play more aggressive, man. Got to play more aggressive. Got to play up on them. Breaking NFL news. Can't do everything right. All right. Here we go. And that is going to be and 1. Chris Moore with the free throw. And 1 there. We will take a look at the details for the Max Crosby trade after. It's going to be and 1 foul on whoever the heck number 9 is. Elijah Huswe. I think that's who the foul was on. It was either him or Devin Cambridge. This is just ugly, man. It's ugly. Chris Moore going to take 2 more free throws. And now it's an 11-point ball game. Yeah, get his ass out of the game, please. Chris Moore, first free throw. All right. They got the and 1 there. Chris Johnson with the ball. Just not going well here for the Knights. They're not going to get a hold there. Okay. Back outside, Chris Johnson in the wing, trying to make his way inside the paint. Kugel for the 3, and he sinks it. Riley Kugel sinking a 3 down Broadway. Woo. All right. Here we go. 9-point game. Live on the air here. And I don't know what the hell Riley Kugel's doing. They're going to take 3 shots. He was knocked down. And they might get a blocking foul. It kind of sold that, I'm not going to lie. Hunter Huff getting it. I mean, he's 5'10". What are we supposed to do? No, that's Amir. Yeah, I think that's Hunter Huff. He's 5'10". What do you want us to do? Not trample over him? Oh, come on! Okay, I guess he does hit the right arm. Ooh. Hunter Huff with 2. Not good here for the Knights. Not good at all. Actually, I think this is going to be 3 here. Because this is just not good. Not good. This is just not good. Last regular season game of the season. Well, see, we're talking working in our journalism class about not repeating the same phrase over and over and over again. And repeating season twice in the same sentence just doesn't make a lot of sense. Oh, brother. This is not going well. Hunter Huff sinks another 56-44. 12-point game. Listen, they made a 14-point comeback. We can make a 12-point comeback. We got to put all our chips, all our starters in. Chris Johnson going for 2, and he misses it again. Hunter Huff just driving inside in the paint now, and it's just we're not playing. Well, we're playing man defense, and nobody it's so disorganized. They sink another 3. And it's just, what are we doing here? Brennan Lorente. Timeout Knights. 15-point ball game. We are going to take a look at the Max Crosby trade here live on air. Knew he was getting traded. I did not expect the Ravens, though. So Max Crosby, I'll pull up the article really quick. So we're going to go black for a quick second here while we pull up some NFL news. All right, we're going to look at the Yahoo Sports article. Lots of news today. Geno Smith released. Joe Mixon released. It has been a crazy week in the NFL. Trent McDuffie traded to the Chiefs for a first, plus a third, plus a fifth, plus a seventh. Traded from the Chiefs to the Rams, Chiefs are going to get that first, third, fifth, and seventh, I believe it is. Really good trade. They needed another outside corner outside of Akella Witherspoon. Emmanuel Forbes had some really solid play. We'll see how he does as a number 2 corner with Trent McDuffie. We also had the DJ Moore trade for a 2026 second-round pick. DJ Moore in a 5th going for that 2026 second-round pick. And it looks like they're bringing back – yeah, they're just showing highlights here. You've got Kyler Murray being cut. You got Tua Tagovailoa being cut. Breaking NFL news all over the place. I'm going to go shut my door really quick. Just constant breaking news. We'll get into more of the breaking news after the game is over, but they are coming back from commercial break, so I'll pull the box score back up. Should go black for a couple seconds here. All right, we're back in and live. 15-point ball game. Not going to lie, if it's a wash within 2 minutes, I'm going to call it. If it's, 13-point game within 2 minutes, I'm going to call it here. We've got all our guys out here. We'll see what folks in Kugel can do. Our top scores. We take inside of 3, and we obviously can't make it. And looks like it might be a foul here on the Mountaineers. We need every single point down 15 here on the road with 8:50 remaining. Jermichael Sidwell going to get 2. We'll go over all the Max Crosby details. We've got that up. Insane trade, a blockbuster. Everybody's wanting Carolina to do something. I don't see it happening. We haven't restructured JC and Jermichael Sidwell. going to make the free throw. I think that was a 1-and-1 there. But yeah, we haven't, restructured J.C. Horn or Derek Brown yet. So I don't think we're going to make any moves until after this weekend, prepping for free agency. We're not really going to be in the trade market as Jermichael Stidwell misses his free throw. The rebound is recovered by Brendan Laurent. And Cavaliers just playing way more aggressive than the Knights. I mean, if we're playing a man-on-man defense and we're just not playing, we've got to play more aggressively. You're down 14 points. We're just letting them do whatever they want here. Hunter Huff passes it inside the paint here, going in for two, and he misses it. Rebound by Themis Folks. Themis Folks driving up quickly here, passing it backside to Pacheco. Sorry. Yes, it's Pacheco. And stoppage and play here. We might get a foul here. Hopefully on the Mountaineers. We need every point we can get. Going to be 2 shots here for Riley Kugel. Oh, 2 shots here for Kugel. We will see how this goes. Yeah, again, Ravens, they need pass rush. But again, that first-round pick now belonging to the Las Vegas Raiders. So that messes up every single mock draft again because, now the Las Vegas Raiders, they do need edge rusher, though. So I guess that doesn't help out the Carolina Panthers because, I guess outside of Charles Snowden, who do you have rushing the passer? So they are certainly going to be looking for a pass rusher in the draft. Riley Kugel making his first free throw. And another one. How many free throws have we missed? We'll go back after the game and recap it. 13-point game now. And, that's at least 6-7 points you could have gotten off of free throws alone. Just inexcusable. Hunter Huff going for the 3 in the corner, and they get the rebound. Ball now center court, Brendan Laurent. And we're just letting them do what they want. 7:40 left, not playing with enough sense of urgency. Jermichael Stidwell up, and they're just going to get the points. Harlan Obadiah with the easy layup, easy 2-pointer right there. And I'm not going to lie, I don't think UCF deserves to make the tournament. After these last 3 performances, we've got 20 wins, but you're leaving it up to the committee. And we have shown we've got a solid resume. You beat Texas Tech. You've got 3 ranked wins. But you're doing this whole Notre Dame, Miami type stuff where, in college football, bringing it to the college football here world, everybody says, oh, NFL this, NFL guru that. I know 3 sports: college basketball, college football, and NFL. But anyways, you don't want to make it some committee debate up to a bunch of guys who really don't have any care, for the sport, a bunch of white-collar men, deciding if UCF is going to make the tournament. And quite frankly, have we earned our right? Potentially. You got that ranked. You've got, I believe, 4 ranked wins. Texas Tech, Kansas, BYU. No, 3 ranked wins because A&M was not ranked. So you got Texas Tech, Kansas, BYU. Those are your kind of resume booster wins. You've got 20 wins, but you've lost your last 3 games. Best case scenario, I think we remain a 9 seed. Just a massive end of season choke. We're in commercial break now. We will go back here to the Max Crosby trade and report live updates on that. My computer is not loving the stream here. Yes, DJ Moore. We already went over that. We went over the Trent McDuffie trade. Those are kind of the 2 bombshells here. Dalton Schultz is extended. Marshawn Lattimore was cut. Stephon Diggs got cut. Big NFL week for offseason news. Dalvin Tomlinson. Bills cut Taylor Rapp, and they cut their nickel corner, Tyron Johnson, I think. Yikes. Yeah, Teron Johnson. I just don't know how to pronounce that. Teron Johnson, Curtis Samuel, Taylor Rapp, and Dane Jackson to make money for the Cap. So that's what the Buffalo Bills have done. Joe Mixon, who I don't even know what happened to him. Vikings have restructured some contracts. Traylon Burks re-signed. Rashawn Gary, there are rumors that he could be leaving Green Bay. Taylor Decker requests his release. Curtis Samuel news. Alec Ingold news. Teron Johnson news. We've already gone over that. Tommy DeVito. Jake Moody has been re-signed. Geno Smith getting cut. Browns reworking Deshaun's contract. All right. Back in action here. 15-point game, if I can do math. Again, if it is 2 points and it's not that close, if it's a 2-minute game and it's not that close, we are going to call it, and we're going to recap some of the NFL news. Not able to score there, driving downside. And it's going to be Jasper Floyd with the rebound. Sorry, not Jasper Floyd with the rebound. Hunter Huff with the rebound, excuse me. Driving inside. Brent Lawrence. And just trying to, 3 guys around him. It's Pacheco, Stidwell with a nice block there. Obadiah there. 2 minutes. We're going to call it. We're going to go over some of the breaking NFL news, my reactions to all the news in the NFL this week, and obviously my reaction to this trash game because it has not been good. All right. They missed their free throw, their first free throw from Harlan Obadiah. Not really a good game here. 15-point game. We may even call it at the 4-minute mark. Jordan Burks with the rebound. It hasn't been good. Themis Folks now. Got to go up for 2. And rebound by the Mountaineers. Rebound credit there going to go to Amir Jenkins. In the middle side for Obadiah. Wing passed to Chance Moore and up. And it's not going to be good. But no foul. Doesn't look like a foul there. Still a 15-point game. The excitement level has quickly dwindled. Quick points there for Jordan Burks in the paint. 13-point game. Jordan Burks with the 2. Just got to come back here. Burks and Pacheco on Obadiah. I'm sorry, Brendan Lawrence. Going for the 3 and rebound that. There we go. Jermichael Stidwell with the rebound. And here we go. This is where we got to get our fire back. Themis Folks up for the layup, and he's going to get it. And will that be an and 1? No, they're not going to give him and 1. I thought that should be and 1. Hunter Huff with an inbound. 11-point game now. Knights getting slight momentum, but not enough. Still not a 10-point game. You want to bring that down to 10. You got to bring that deficit down to 10 before you're comfortable with some type of miracle comeback train. Laurent trying to drive up. Kugel playing a nice firm base, and Pacheco on the guard, and they're going to give the points there to Brian Laurent off the layup. So Brian Laurent, another 2, still 13-point game here. And I believe that's Jordan Burks trying to get it. Riley Kugel had a wide open layup, and Riley Kugel is down. Oh, no. Riley Kugel down. That is not what you want to see. Did he get fouled? I would have called that a reach there on Chris Moore. I don't think you can do that. And Riley Kugel down. He is going to get up. Jermichael Stidwell helping him up. I mean, if the Knights do make it to the tournament, they ain't doing shit without Riley Kugel. Sorry, pardon the language there. They are not doing anything without Riley Kugel. Nothing at all. They're going to give Riley Kugel 2 shots. I take him out of the game, man. He hit his head pretty hard. Yeah, I mean, he just went kabak. You got to get that checked out for a concussion. 2 shots here for the Knights. Probably not going to be Kugel taking those 2 shots. And I don't necessarily know if I want Kugel taking those 2 shots because we need all the points we can get. And he hit his head extraordinarily hard there near the baseline, just trying to go up. Foul there on Chris Moore, just reaching in. Just not great stuff here. Riley Kugel does look like he's good to be back. Just got the wind knocked out of him. Four foul. Whoa. We will look at UCF's foul chart right here. If I can pull it up. Yeah. So Kugel is going to be taking us to looking at the foul chart here for the Knights. Jermichael Stidwell, he's got 4. Kugel's got 2. Bull's got 3. I wouldn't have to. Only one you're really going to have to worry about is Jermichael Stidwell. He's actually going to take the 2 instead of Riley Kugel. He's going to make his first. But, yeah, famous folks, 14 points. Riley Kugel, 14 points as their top scorers, with Jordan Burks having 10. Hunter Huff, he is having himself just an incredible day. So is Chance Moore. Hunter Huff, 20-point game here. Really good stuff. At 5'10", 168 pounds. That is extraordinarily impressive. Jermichael Stidwell nails both of his free throws. 52-63 game. And we got to play with a little bit more hustle than that. If we're going to play aggressive defense and we're not going to be able to succeed, got to play more aggressive inbound inside here for Laurent. Burks trying to guard it here. And into the paint here. Pass back outside to Hunter Huff. Hunter Huff going for the 3 out of a back shoulder fade. And he's not going to get it. Pacheco passes it back. Kugel, that's the guy you want to end up with the ball. Get this back down to an 8 or 9 point deficit here. Chris Johnson with the ball. Can Chris Johnson drive up? He's going for 2. And rebound. They're going to call that a rebound here for the West Virginia Mountaineers. 4 minutes, 11-point game. I am going to wait till I think the 2 minutes, 2-minute drill. It's an 11-point game. If it's still like this with 2 minutes, we're going to call the basketball portion of the stream. I'm going to do a quick recap of the game really quick, and then we'll go to the NFL because it's an NFL podcast. I've had a lot of fun streaming the basketball game now. This is a new hobby for me. Original compensation, it looks like a 2026 first and a 2027 first. I'm not going to lie. That's an overpay for Max Crosby. He is a very good player. But at 29 years old, and a guy who has been hurt a little bit more recently, he's a very good player. Very good player. Not disputing that, right? Micah Parsons, the difference of the Micah Parsons trade is that Micah Parsons. Oopsies. I was like, where's that sound coming from? Micah Parsons is like 24 years old. This is a 29-year-old pass rusher. Micah Parsons is also a lot more explosive and versatile than Max Crosby is. Max Crosby is a very good player. Is he worth 2 first-round picks? I don't know. I'm going to be honest with you. I mean 10 sacks, 7 sacks, 8 sacks, 12.5, 14.5, 7.5, 10. And I get he's been hurt. But, injury prone a little bit in 2024, missed a couple games in 2025. For 2 first-round picks, man, I don't know about that. We'll see if that's the correct compensation because Adam Schefter and Ian Rappaport have decided they really want to rush these trades and not, put in the full package. But it's a really good move either way for the Baltimore Ravens. They've got Lamar Jackson for probably not that much longer. Their Super Bowl window is now. They're making it known that they want to compete right here, right now. And Max Crosby is certainly going to help with that pass rush problem. If you're the Raiders, this is heaven. Full-scale rebuild. Fire everybody. You got your young talent in Brock Bowers and Ashton Genty. Get rid of all the old guys. And Max Crosby's really your last tradable old guy. You're cutting Geno, and you weren't going to get anything from Geno Smith anyways because Geno Smith is terrible. But, yeah. 11-point game. Again, if it is a 10-plus point game with 2 minutes remaining, we are going to step aside from the game. We're going to give and forfeit to the West Virginia Mountaineers because there is no point in covering a team that isn't going to give it their all, which they're kind of not. And we've lost our last 3 games. I'm super critical, I know, extraordinarily critical of the basketball team. But, I expect a lot better. Laurent sinks his first free throw. And listen, you got Themis Folks, you got Riley Kugel, and you got Jordan Brooks. Those are your 3 players that are elite. We've got to get somebody else to step up on the paint. You can't just have, and the defense today has just been sloppy. You're playing a man defense, and we keep playing off man. They're faster than us. They're taller than us. They're just playing better in every way, shape, and form. And then, again, Riley Kugel going here for the 3. Actually might have been Themis Folks for the 3. And we're not making our shots. Not making our 2s. Not making our 3s. Maybe it's not. The team is playing with good effort. I don't want to question their effort because, they work a lot harder than any of us. But, it's just sloppy play here. With 3:24 in a 13-point game, they're going to try and steal this one, and Laurent sinks in another 2. Brandon Laurent. This is going to get ugly really quick. 15-point game. Burks up, and we'll make it. One guy we have really seen very little of recently is John Bull. I do have my concerns. We've not seen a lot of John Bull recently. And Chris Johnson, he's a really good driver up to the basket. Just not enough John Bull. And Jordan Burks with 2. And he's going to get an and 1 there. So Chris Paul cuts the lead type of stuff is what we're doing right now. And we missed another free throw. We're going to count how many free throws we've missed. We are certainly counting how many free throws we've missed. We have missed an impeccable amount of free throws in this basketball game. I don't care if you're on the road. This is abysmal. You're going to go 20-10. You are going to be a 20-10 basketball team. You got your 3 ranked wins. This is, peak crash out. All right, 13-point game with 2:51. I'm going to call it here. Let's go, Mountaineers. Yeah, I'm going to call the basketball portion of the stream there. We're not going to win. 13-point game, 2:54. We're throwing in the towel. We're going to count how many free throws we missed. So, Jermichael Stidwell missed 2 free throws. Jordan Burks missed a free throw. That's 3. Riley Kugel missed a free throw. That's 4. That's 8 freaking points. Themis Folks missed a free throw. That's 10 points off of free throws. And Chris Johnson missed a free throw. 6. That is 12 points that we could have had off of free throws. That is ridiculous. You are a D1 college basketball player, and we missed 12 free throws. Unbelievable stuff. Fun to commentate, but I mean, just such a frustrating game, man. Looked like we could have had some effort, but just no cigar. Like, subscribe, follow my Spotify podcast. May get the episode out tonight or Saturday. It is recorded. It is, the very little editing I do. It's a podcast. Kind of just me yapping about sports, which is what I want to do anyways. At Yahoo Sports, Max Crosby will not be processed until next week, but it is in place. And it is just going to be those 2 first-round picks. Yeah. That's what we've got. 2 first-round picks. And free agency, that is free agency stream on Tuesday. That should be a lot of fun to do. But I have got to go take my laundry out and take a shower because I'm not going to lie, I'm a little bit sweaty from doing this because especially with Max Crosby stuff. But that is going to be all for the stream. Like, subscribe, follow, share, yada, yada, yada. You know the drill. I'm headed out. NFL recapping back up next week again. Thanks so much. Bye.